looking a little bit more in. This is one of the worst matchups for Zangief. So if I was a betting man, I would be putting money on Genkibot. That's if I was a betting man. Genkibot, I think, might come away with the victory here. It's a solid matchup, 6-4, borderline 7-3 for Juri against Zangief. So let's see how this plays out. Afterdeath, pretty content to just walk his way in as most Geefs should. Genkibot making the best use of Juri's fireballs, what makes it extremely hard for Geef to get out. Nice lariat, doesn't have the meter to do EX hand and follow up. Just solid pressure here from Genkibot, keeping Afterdeath out. We are closing with EX hand into light SPD. Going to jump in. Nice anti-air from Genkibot, cancels again. And just extremely solid pressure. This is why we're seeing this to be a much more difficult matchup for Zangief. Genkibot is playing it to the full extent. One of the few characters left that can cope with the buff to light SPD range. But one light SPD. After that, here we go. One opportunity. Ooh, but EX green hand isn't going to work. Nice trade, and got to give props there to Afterdeath coming back. Heartbreaking for Genkibot in that opening round. After looking into control for so much of the round, just to lose like that. Always hard against grapplers. And then we're seeing the buff for the light SPD catching out most people. So Genki going back to zoning here with Juri, trying to keep Afterdeath on his toes, building a lot of meter on the process as well. Nice EXN, opportune moment from Afterdeath, makes his way in. Nice overhead, backdash, alright. Keeping up the momentum here with Genkibot. Solid throw, puts him down. Just really content to keep him just beyond sweep distance. Oh, not far enough, not close enough to get the combo to EX green hand. Afterdeath had a pretty big disadvantage here. But all he needs, there it is. Now, it's one of the hardest things when Zangief closes into the corner. If you neutral jump back now, light SPD will catch on landing from a ridiculous range. It's so hard to combat. Neutral jump used to be the best counter to beat lariat spamming Geefs, and even the smarter Geefs that know how to optimize lariat. And light SPD really accounts for that now. So here we go. Genkibot against the ropes here in the wall. Not a very good position against Geef. All he needs is one errant poke. Ooh, there we go. Far away roundhouse. Jumps and punishes. Very clutch moment from Genkibot. Well done. Going into the final round. Both players on even meter. So let's see how this unfolds. So Genkibot again, making a better use of the matchup so far. George Afterdeath hasn't really lost his pace here. So here we go, more fireballs. Getting him out again. Genkibot's adjusted. Oh, raw counter. That's some interesting play we've seen a few times from Genkibot. Just building a lot of meter here, and very smart from Genkibot. Also spending enough to always make sure that he's got some meter building from his fireball game. Adds just that bit of little pressure. 600 stun, SPD, one mix up here, and it is, oh, okay. Maybe not, all done. Bear grab. Nice solid EX counter from Genkibot. Very, very, very tight right now. Both players sticking to their guns, not doing anything too different. 25 seconds left on the clock. Genkibot has to make a move soon if he's going to... You've got to give him props to that. That's takes a lot of courage to go up. Oh! Tries to Tiger Knee. Very, very gutsy play from Genkibot there to be commended for his last round. So many setups which unfortunately didn't pay off, but wow, just very, very solid play from his Juri. Taking a deep breath there, trying to catch himself.
Are you ready?
I have no doubt that his heart's probably beating at 1,000,000 miles per second. Going into the second game here of Pool D. Solid poke, nice punish. Nice anti-air again, Genkibot starting out just as well as he did in the last game. Seems to me he's mixing up his pressure a little bit here, opting to go in, switch from a complete zoning to trying to force an errant SPD or an errant lariat, maybe. Just very, very solid going into this. Here we are. We have a SPD didn't pan out for Afterdeath. Massive life disadvantage. Not a lot of life to spend in order to get back in. Closing it down now. Chops. Here we go. Just so tense that I'm clutching up. Punish whiff into light SPD. EX counter not going to work against EX Green Hand. Land SPD. And a similar circumstance to what happened in the first round of that first game. George / Afterdeath from New South Wales. Very, very astute at using Zangief against a lot of matchups. So nice F-15 backwards. Not afraid to burn meter. One round up. Genkibot. There we go. That's some solid pressure. I think it was heavy SPD. My gosh. Genkibot might need to show a little bit more pressure here. After doesn't have a lot of meter at his disposal, so maybe can only get one errant green hand in. But After does have Ultra 2 ready, but hasn't punished any jump in from Juri yet. Nice close medium kick. And here we go. So he's recognized the punishing distance for knees. And a much stronger fireball game at the end of that round there from MSG Genkibot against Afterdeath. So last round, second game, Genkibot doesn't want to go into losers from here. I'm not sure where this is, but I think it might be winners final of Pool D. Might see him qualified for top 8 tomorrow. EX Green Hand over DC. Nice SPD. This is a lot of trouble here for Genkibot. Meter at his disposal. There we go. One opening. Doesn't capitalize on it. So after that, even with a massive life lead, is just looking to encroach on Genkibot. Oh, misses a combo there into Ultra 2. That's heartbreaking for Genkibot. But after not getting a punish off. Jab. Oh, whiffs. One lifeline for Genkibot left. Oh, recognized as a SPD punish attempt. Oh, there we go, pinwheel. Match up his life right now. Oh, no punish from Genkibot. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. Anti-air, let's go Genki! Well done, nice comeback, Genkibot. The crowd gets into it. Very, very clutch match from Genkibot. Melbourne feeling themselves there. The game of his life, Genkibot, well done. Of course, one match still to play here after that. No slouch. Both players have to steel themselves going into this last match. Nice reset from Genkibot. So Genki forcing Afterdeath to burn his green hand immediately. So here we go. 70 seconds in. Equal life lead after. Oh, a little bit more for Juri. Oh, wow. Just a raw light SPD catching pinwheel. Small hit. Okay, let's go. Genkibot with meter at his disposal. Not enough to do FADC combo into Ultra. Oh, there we are. I respect that counter. Good choice. Nice punish on Aaron Pope from Geef. Didn't have enough meter to do it, but solid damage from Genkibot to get that. Oh, far away roundhouse. Let's go. Well done. Well done. got to commend Afterdeath as well, making the matchup look a little bit better for Zangief. So after, oh, okay. Trying to catch her. And here we go. This is the strength of Zangief. Just Yomi all over the place right now. Doesn't chase the counter with Green Hand. Genkibot might want to just commit himself to. Well done. Well done. Might just want to try and build a little bit more meter here. Build as much meter as he can for the last round. And Afterdeath has always been on point with his anti-air lariats. You can't get any air and jump-ins against Afterdeath. Going into the last round with full super, that's deadly. Genkibot on the ropes right now. Light SPD. Nice EX pinwheel. Good choice. Nice combo into sweep. Well done. So this is where Juri starts to shine when she's got some pushes at her disposal. I think it's Fukaijin, not Senpushu, apologies. Okay, fire away medium kick. Oh, goes to the counter set. I'm not going to work on Genki there. Another clutch move coming up. Can't afford to neutral jump. Tries to catch Geef in the air. Very solid performance. A very commendable match from Genkibot against Afterdeath. Congratulations to Afterdeath. Very well played there. Some very clutch moments in that match.